into the gravel and out of the race goes Kimi Raikkonen. And we have
Slicks.
an accident. He's trying to get going again, actually. He's got the sponsor sign in the way, frantically waggling away. That's not going to do the car any good at all. He might just yet rejoin it. Look for all the world that Kimi Raikkonen was out of this race.
That was weird.
It just
got away from him, kind of in no man's land, really, didn't it?
almost like a spike of torque, and then the rear end just steps out.
Are you okay, Kimi? Are you okay? Okay, we're ready with tyres and a new nose.
Okay.
Okay, Kimi, I'm afraid the right front brake temperature is going through the roof, so we need to slow down and box. Slow down and box, we need to retire, I'm afraid, Kimi.
So Kimi Raikkonen then to retire from a US Grand Prix for the first time since Indianapolis in 2006.
Magnussen was overcautious, without any doubt, on the brakes, and Ricciardo, as I said, went...
And there's contact at the back, and that's Adrian Sutil on the first lap once again. There's Sergio Perez, who he's been involved with on this occasion. Adrian Sutil, who lasted a couple of turns longer than he did this time last year, but not much longer. From the celebrations of yesterday to the utter disappointment here down at Sauber. Talk us through this one, Martin.
So it looks like Perez has gone in too deep. He hits the Ferrari and then he hits. So I'm afraid that's roughly 100% Sergio Perez's fault.
Have you spoken to Sergio afterwards? Have you been back through it?
No, we didn't speak, so he didn't apologize, to be honest. But anyway, it's good to be in Q3 finally with this car. Has been quite a challenge this year, to be honest.
Kimi Raikkonen leads the Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton second, and there's a spinner of Williams, and that looks like Fernando Alonso out as well for McLaren. There's Esteban Ocon going down the inside of Carlos Sainz, and with that the two Hasses coming together. There's Leclerc and Grosjean, and then Lance Stroll going into Fernando Alonso. Just ahead is Kevin Magnussen, and now Alonso going into Stroll.
Clear box?
Yeah, box. We'll change your tyres as well.
These guys are impossible to race with. Impossible. They cannot do the stars like this, you know. You cannot go into the corners crashing with other cars.
A lot of action into turn 4, which is normally a corner that should not be too much action there. And three cars I think went into the corner together, and the result was well known. So one of the guys ended up in the wall, and that was me.
Flying start for the two Ferraris. Vettel is now past Ricciardo. Can Ricciardo fight him back? Vettel outbroke himself just a little bit, and it's now going to be nip and tuck as there's more contact down at turn 12, and another car spinning off as Ricciardo into Sebastian Vettel. They've rammed each other. Sebastian Vettel, as it happened at Suzuka, has now been spun 180 degrees in the next race as well.
That's the third time we've seen that Ferrari make contact with his front axle and just pendulum round.
I felt I gave enough room, and I just saw his onboard now actually, and it looked like just lost the rear a little bit. So yeah, I think it's just I couldn't have done anything more. I don't think he'll blame me, that's for sure. Just a bit of a racing incident, and he went in a bit hot, but yeah, obviously we had contact, but I don't think the car was damaged.
Lewis Hamilton is a little bit closer now as they go into the DRS zone, and he's very, very late, but he pulls out and pulls past, and Lewis Hamilton moves into the lead of this US Grand Prix.
Vettel saw it coming, moved over to try and make him go the long way round. He said, I'll take that anyway. That was oh so close to contact, but job done.
Okay, Lewis, that was absolutely fantastic. Awesome drive.
Oh, that was amazing, guys. Woo-hoo! That was wicked.
He had one chance and he took it, so after that I tried to stay with him and maybe pass him again, but he was probably as quick as I was, so there wasn't much in between us. All in all, a great race and a great result for us.